I would like to thank Mr. Rashid for inviting, but not for inviting all now. We met somehow around 1 year ago. He's a good networker. He is chasing me. He is kind of following me closely. And in each opportunity, he is coming with a lot of ideas, a lot of projects. Some, unfortunately, we did not have the chance to work for, but I hope in the future we will have some new projects to work for. But thank you for chasing me. Thank you for following me and persuading me to come here. Whenever I come, I see different people and valuable people eager to do business, and that's fantastic. And this is what I told you 4 or 5 months ago when I joined you once more. It's a live good network. Try to use it as much as you can, because sharing different opinions, sharing different knowledges, it's fantastic and it's valuable. Okay, who am I? What am I doing? I will try to introduce myself to you. And then I will try to very briefly tell you a few things about how we can find customers when you are attending in a B2B bilateral meeting program. You'll ask me, what is a B2B meeting program, bilateral program? I will give you some details. I will give you some examples in the slides coming. But few things about me. Who am I? I'm graduate of business administration, and in the last 22 years, I'm in the exhibition industry. I had the chance to lead different exhibitions in 22 different industries. And in the last 5 years, I spent most of my time with consulting and training. Which industries I worked for? I was the project manager of GrowTech exhibition, which is for horticulture, agriculture industry. The project manager for lighting industry, for shipping, shipbuilding, and shipyard industry exhibition. Then I moved to Antalya, where I joined Anfash, and there I leaded exhibitions in hotel industry, in food industry, in fresh fruits and vegetable industry, in health tourism industry. I founded my own companies, Agoras Exhibitions, where under Agoras we did exhibitions in ornamental plants industry, in renewable industry, and also one of them was recycling issues. Also, we had the chance to lead an exhibition in tourism industry, in education industry. Then I started working with UBM that time. Now it's called Informa, and there I had the chance to lead exhibitions in pharma industry, in food ingredients industry, in paper industry, and lighting industry again. There were some other projects also, but these were the most important and, let's say, most knowledgeable industries that I served for. Then somewhere 5 years ago, I understood that there's a very huge need of education for the exhibitors who are exhibiting in the exhibitions in order to get much value, much better results from exhibiting. And also, I found that there is a demand from the exhibition organizers also to train their staff about exhibitions. So we founded the FUARİSTA brand exhibitions. For the last 4 months, also I'm leading a new exhibition which is in souvenir industry, which means touristic gifts item industry. This is only B2B level exhibition, not for the end users. It is, let's say, an industry show where the gift producers, the souvenir producers are coming in order to export magnets, mugs, textile items, bags, etc. For who? For the wholesalers abroad, or for the souvenir shop buyers, etc. It's an industry show. What we are doing on the training side, we are giving trainings for the exhibitors, There are plenty of different training programs for those who do not know anything about exhibitions, for those who are going to exhibit for the first time, or for those who have some experience. I see, for example, Mehmet Bey looks like a guy with a lot of experience from the textile industry. But sometimes people who have a lot of experience, they say, Mehmet Bey, my main problem is I cannot find a lot of customers. I know exhibiting, I know everything, but when I go to the exhibition, I find just only two people. Can I find 20? Can I find 30 people? And this is a specific training for those who are eager to find more customers. On the other side, for the virtual industry, if you remember during the pandemic times, everybody said, oh, virtual exhibitions, we are going to find customers from the virtual exhibitions, but unfortunately it didn't work because unfortunately we were not ready enough. So we have some training programs for those who are seeking to have customers from the virtual exhibition participation. We gave some trainings for the organizers, how to organize a virtual exhibition, or we gave trainings to the exhibition organizers as a vocational training for their staff, how to do better marketing for exhibitions, how to do better sales for their exhibition, etc. Post-pandemics, there were requests for two items also. For example, if Mehmet Bey says, I'm going to Dubai, I don't have a stand. I'm going just as a visitor. Can I find customers? Yes, you can find. It's much tough. It's much difficult, but yes, you can find if you do it appropriately. So we have a special training for those who are visiting the shows and would like to find better customers, would like to sell, for those who have open stands to sell. And also we have a separate exhibition training, which I'm going to just very briefly give you a taste of it. For those who are participating in bilateral meeting programs and would like to find more customers from the bilateral meeting programs. How we do our training programs, we do it through Zoom as today. And if you request us to come to your factory, to your, let's say, offices, for example, Mr. Ferjan, we can go and work together for the company itself, face to face. Yes, we are working most of the time with the companies itself, but sometimes if, let's say, one exporter union is inviting us, if, let's say, one association is inviting us, one chamber of commerce is inviting us, then we can do our training program with, let's say, a group of people from different companies also. Our main job is training, but say Mr. Mohammed said, Mr. Mehmet, I would like to take some consultancy from you. I understood, but my team is not understanding well. Can we work for 1 month, for example? Yes, we understand your demands, we understand your needs, and we can work with any company on tailor-made basis. The trainings are mainly in Turkish, but we can adapt and we can give the trainings also in English. We have worked with plenty of exhibition organizers so far, with plenty of associations, exporter unions so far, with Chamber of Commerces, with universities so far. And also we have worked with some distinguished um, companies who requested our consultancy, who all requested our training for themselves, for their staffs alone. After this introduction about myself, now you know me better, you know who am I, what I'm doing. By the way, just before starting my presentation, I posted my details also in the chat zone, so you can click and follow me or establish one relation from LinkedIn or elsewhere. But what I'm going to talk to you in the coming half hour, finding customers from bilateral meetings, for B2B meetings. What's the problem? What's the problem? For example, I see Mr. Mohammed. I think you must be somewhere 40s, Mr. Mohammed. Yeah. How many years are you leading your company?
Now it's about 15 years.
15 years, 15 years. Okay.
Yes.
Anyone else who has been leading the company for longer time? Mr. Mehmet, maybe you? Mr. Walid, maybe you? For longer time. 20 years, 25 years? Mr. Mehmet, do you have experience longer than 15?
No, the maximum was 10 years.
10 years. Okay. Let me give you two examples from Mr. Mehmet and Mr. Mohammed. Say that you are meeting in one bilateral meeting programs. The schedule is so tight. Say that Mr. Mohammed is trying to sell and Mr. Mehmet is also trying to sell. So the problem is Mr. Mohammed, who is leading a company of 15 years, and Mr. Mehmet, who is leading a company of 10 years. Now you are asked to introduce yourself in 10 minutes, in 10 minutes also, and you're trying to find a customer within 10 minutes. So mainly, most of the bosses, most of the company owners, most of the general managers are saying, hey, Mr. Mehmet Dükkancı, don't make laugh us. It is impossible to introduce my company in 10 minutes and find a customer in 10 minutes. Most of the people think that it is impossible to do it within 10 minutes, but it is possible within 3 minutes, within 4 minutes. Why? Let's say, if you are participating, let's say, in a trade mission where you have done the traveling, you're coming to, let's say, you are going to Dubai, or you're going to Nigeria, for example, then most probably you're paying something like 5,000 euros, including tickets, including hotels, including your expenditure over there. So you are attending a mission of 5 days, let's say, and within 5 days, you are seeking to find customers. And let's say the other side is also participating, the local side is participating with a smaller budget, let's say of 2,000 euros or dollars, and he's eager to find much more suppliers. But everything, although you are there for 5 years or for 5 days or 4 days, or let's say 3 days, but all the discussion is going to take within 10 minutes. So within 10 minutes, you have to find a customer, or within 10 minutes, you are trying to find a supplier. So how are you going to prepare? How you're going to make it possible? So in order to make the preparation correct, I say that you need to prepare, let's say in 6 stage, or let's say not prepare, but all these participating in an event of B2B meetings with the aim to find the right customers is a journey with 6 stages. And this is what we are teaching our, let's say, training program, which actually takes for 3.5 hours long. Today, I'm just giving you a brief idea. First of all, we are describing the concept. Who is the seller? Who is the buyer? Because most of the time we are confusing this definition. We are going to a program like seller, but we find ourselves like a buyer. So who is seller and who is buyer? Because these bilateral meetings programs or B2B programs are not just only selling programs. There are different types. For example, if you are invited in Turkey, Miss Hajar, for an exhibition, maybe the exhibition organizer can invite you as a hosted buyer. What does that mean? Hosted buyer means one exhibition organizer or one exporter union is asking you to pay your ticket to come to Turkey to attend some meetings, but they consider that you are a buyer, that you are going to buy. This is a hosted buyers program. They are paying sometimes your airplane ticket also, but most of the time, generally, your accommodation in Turkey. Why? Because they try to make it easier for you to come to meet with different sellers. So if you're participating as a hosted buyer to a buyer mission, then actually you are going there with the aim to buy, not with the aim to sell. Then most probably you are traveling, you are hosted, but the main aim is to buy. There's another program also, which we call it trade mission, not buyer mission, not seller mission, trade mission, not seller mission, trade mission. Why trade mission? Because When, for example, a Turkish group of companies are going to Dubai or to Nigeria with the aim of selling, it's not just only selling, they may find some opportunity to buy also. So when a Turkish company, a group of Turkish companies are going abroad, then it's not a buyer mission, it's not a seller mission, it's a trade mission. They can buy and they can sell also. This is making it attractive. So when you are participating in such a program, you need to be some more careful. Why? Because you see, what's the aim of leaving your job, Mr. Walid, for 5 days? Going to Turkey or elsewhere for 5 days. What's the meaning? To meet with customers. But what is happening most of the time, if you go unprepared, if you go unorganized, you are in an environment with, let's say, 500 different buyers and sellers, but because you don't know who is who, you have not any idea who is who, you don't know to whom you have to focus. And say that you have 40 time slots for opportunities to meet with 40 different companies. So the question then is, who is the most appropriate people to meet? How you find them? There, on site, asking them, shouting, I'm selling these, I'm buying these. Is it this way to find it? No, it's not. Unfortunately, it's not. So there's a problem how we find the appropriate person in a meeting and how we make one appointment with them. And okay, you did the appointment. What if he doesn't come? Or what if you cannot find him? So you need to plan before you travel, before you attend in such a meeting program. And how you can plan, you need to plan according to the, let's say, platforms, according to the matchmaking programs, according to the digital platforms that the organizer is providing for you. And they are saying to you, Mr. Wallet, go in, put all your details, your contacts, what you're selling, what you are buying in a platform, in a digital platform, like LinkedIn, but a specific program for the event. You're putting all your information. Mr. Mehmet is putting all his information. Mr. Farjan, everyone is putting his information in that platform. I'm going to buy. I'm seeking this. I'm going to sell this product. And the sellers and the buyers are meeting each other in this program, in this platform, in this software before the exhibition, and they are trying to book one appointment with each other before they do this booking of the appointment before the event in order to realize it and to meet during the event.
Mr.
Yes,
Mehmet,
Mr.
there's somebody waiting in the waiting room. Can you accept them?
Apologies. Okay. I just, 1 second. Uh, 1 second.
Check participants.
Yes, actually, there are 5 people. Oh, apologies.
Okay.
Okay. I didn't understand. I didn't heard any signal that somebody is waiting. Apologies.
Usually it pops up on the screen, like, but when you are share screening, maybe you miss it.
Yes. Unfortunately, I didn't realize it. Apologies for those who get inside a bit late. I didn't saw the detail. Anyway, I'm continuing from where we have left, and I was saying that here the key issue is to make your appointments before you go to the event, before you go to the.
Mr. Mehmet, make sure to silence the newcomers. Otherwise, their noise will disturb us.
Okay, I'm doing that. Okay, is it clearer so far, Mr. Rashid?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, now you see my screen again.
Yes.
Okay. So here I told that the main idea is to know with which 40 companies you will be meeting among the 500, among the, let's say, 1,000 different people who are in this event. Okay, for this, you need to book to find them and book one appointment before you go to this trade mission or buyer mission. Before you go, you need to book appointment with them in order to realize this appointment during the event, during the B2B meetings event. Now, when you are purchasing something in a similar program, please remember that what you are purchasing, you're not purchasing, uh, or let's say, i- let's think together what we are purchasing. Say that from we gathered all together and we are going to Nigeria for a B2B matchmaking program. Mr. Rashid organized a so nice event for us, and we are all together going to Nairobi. There are 500 people waiting us over there, and let's say we are 100 people. We are going all together to Nairobi. So the question of Mr. Alan is, what are we taking with us? Nothing. Dear friends, nothing. Because we are not in one exhibition. We don't need a stand. We don't need to show products. We don't need any food to serve our visitor, or let's say our people we are going to meet. There is no need to bring anything like promotion material with you. There is no need to bring any samples with you. It's not a show. You don't show. You just share the information. You are going to find the information. This is a key point. You are going to find the information from whom? From the people. Think that we are going for the information, but because we are going to find the information, in order to go and find the information in a buying mission, what we are purchasing is, we are renewing our passport, we are maybe taking a visa, we are buying an airplane ticket, we are buying our accommodation, we are buying our transfer, we are thinking how we are going to transfer with a taxi or with a bus from the hotel we are staying to the venue that the event is going to take place. We are taking a bunch of services. Maybe we are also included, let's say, in a program where we are going to visit a factory, a warehouse, a big area. We are going to purchase all these things, but why? It seems like we are purchasing a travel. It looks like a touristic travel, but actually the aim that we are taking this touristic travel is not because we are going for holidays, but we are going to try to find a customer to sell, or let's say a producer to buy. So what we are actually taking, what we are actually purchasing is the opportunity for 40, let's say, or 48 people meeting with 40 and or 48 people. We are buying the opportunity of meeting with people. We are not buying the opportunity of traveling. Traveling is just a mean, is just, let's say, the way that brings us to this table where in each half hour, in each 20 minutes, we are going to meet with a different people. So when you are making your purchasings, focus on how many people you are going to meet. This is going to change the way you are thinking. If this is going to change the way that you are planning yourself in such a meeting. When you have finished with your purchasing, what is important? It is important to prepare. Say that Mr. Mohammed has bought his ticket, Mr. Adenike has bought his, let's say, accommodation, everything is fine, the visas are fine, Mr. Akin Sanda is ready, has made his preparation to go, let's say, to the meeting. Okay, but what else preparation we need to do? We need to do our preparation on a schedule. What do I mean? I said to you just before, we are actually buying the opportunity, Ms. Rabi, to meet with 48 different people. Opportunity. We are buying the opportunity to meet 48 different people, or 40 people, or 35 people, whatever it is the number. And you are going to do these meetings within a schedule. You cannot do all these 40 meetings, Ms. Rabi, in, let's say, 1 days or 2 days. Most probably it's going to be within 2 days. It's going to be within 3 or 4 days. Okay, so Mr. Simon, when you are going to plan your meetings, you have to be careful. Did you really bought 4 days with opportunities? Because what is the common mistake we are doing? When the event is starting, we are traveling that morning, and when the event is traveling, we are traveling in the same evening. But as you see, Ms. Rabi, on the screen, when you're traveling, you're spending half of your day. So if you do not travel the day previous, you're eating, you're kind of losing the half day. And it is the same when you're deporting, when you are leaving the country. If you leave the same day which the event is ending, then you are actually losing the half day, maybe the full day. So if you are attending a 4 days of event, it is important here to go 1 day before and to return 1 day after. And then you have half days. Let's say you traveled 1 day before, you have half day, Miss Ruby, to go to visit some customer, Mr. Yaman maybe. Or let's say, Mr. Simon, you are going to leave 1 day later. You have one beautiful morning. You can have a breakfast with a customer. You can have, let's say, a breakfast meeting with a customer, and maybe you can go and visit a warehouse. Okay, so when you do your planning, think that you need to secure free 4 days if the event is 4, or 3 days if the event is 3. Sometimes what is happening with the trade missions, they are scheduling a trade mission, Mr. Aken, for 4 days. But you see the scheduled program is for 2 days. And you're asking the organizer why the event is 4 day and you're giving us just only 2 days of meeting program in a hotel. What are we going to do the rest 2 days? Just city sighting? Visiting the city? No. It's not a touristic game. It's not a touristic event. They are leaving 1 or 2 days empty for you. For example, what you are selling, furniture, buying furniture, okay, so you can go to the market, see how the shops are showing the furniture, how they are displaying it, how they are selling it, to make observation, to visit some supermarkets, to visit some stores that are selling the products that you are selling, so you can obtain ideas, you can get ideas. Or if you are going to meet with one very big producer, wholesalers, go and visit his factory. Go and visit his, let's say, warehouse, to see, is he really the people he is describing to you during the meetings? So in order to check, sometimes the event is for 4 days, the meetings on the table is for 2 days, 3 days, and you have 1 day or 2 days free, according to the program. The main idea here is always to get free time to meet with customers and to meet with potential people. So how we are going to fill these 48 hours? By asking them to book a meeting with you prior to the event, before the event, before going there. And how do you do that? With the platform that they are providing. If they don't have a digital platform of matchmaking, what they do usually is they are doing this matchmaking thing on paper. So they are asking you 5, 10, 6, I don't know, questions, and they are telling you, Miss Ruby, fill this form so we know who you are. And they are sending you the form of the, let's say, other party that you are going to meet, and they are sending your form to the other party to see who you are. So you need to fill the form on paper if there is not a digital solution. But today, everything is going digital. We have plenty of nice digital solutions. You enter all your details on these digital platforms. Sometimes the platform itself is offering you, says, Miss Ruby, you need to meet with Mr. Mohammed. Mr. Simon, you need to meet with Mr. Mehmet Emin Ali. The platform itself is proposing you sometimes, because with artificial intelligence, they say, okay, these people seems to match to each other. It seems that there's one opportunity of trade here. But you need to do everything on this before the event, whether it is 2 weeks, whether it is 1 month. You do all these matchmakings, requesting the meetings before the events. Okay, after having our preparation done, we have taken our tickets, we have then done our purchasing. Now it's the mission time, it's the event time. We are traveling. One side is traveling to the other side. We are traveling. It's always exciting to be able to travel, but at the end of the travel, we are sitting in a table and we are having a discussion. With whom? With the other party. How long time we have? 10 minutes. So how you describe yourself within 10 minutes? So, Mr. Mohammed, you don't need to start the story of your life of 15 years because this is difficult. You don't need to say our company is 15 years ago. It's me, my partners, my sons, my daughters, always together. This is the common mistake that we do. I did it. I did the same common mistake also once or twice. You don't know to go there with a personal style, or because we are how to say, uh, as people, we need to develop a kind of trust, Mr. Akin. I need to know some things about you. You need to know some things about me. Building trust, first of all. But we are skipping the trust building side because we know who we are, because we have booked this meeting and we have checked who is who before from the platform. So when you go in such a meeting, don't feel the need to justify, to promote yourself. Go directly to the issue. Prepare for yourself, let's say, maximum 1 minute introduction. I am Simon Matovu. Did I spell it correct? Matovu. I'm Simon Matovu. I'm doing this job. I have come here to buy this product and sell this product. Is it the right person? Are we in the correct meeting? If you go directly to the issue, the other party who is sitting on the table will more relaxed and he will say approximately the same things to you. If he is already trained, he will say to you within 1 minute, I am, let's say, Fercan Yıldız. This is a job I'm doing. This is my company I'm doing. Within maximum 60 seconds, not more. Not more, 60 minutes. After 6 minutes, what happens? You immediately say, okay, this is a guy that I don't have any opportunity to do business. So the meeting finishes. You don't need to spend more time. Thank you, and you're getting out of the table. If you think that there is not any opportunity to work. But if you find one opportunity to work, if he is the correct person or if she is the correct person to trade, to buy, or to sell, then the discussion starts immediately. So you spend 1 minute one side for the introduction, second minute the second person to introduction. You still have 8 minutes, if your time is 10 minutes, let's say, to discuss. And there, don't discuss about your son, your family, your business, economics, politics, etc. You don't need these things. You have sit on this table with the aim of making trade. So talk trade, nothing else. Talk directly trade, Mr. Akin. Directly talk trade. And if you directly talk on trade, you see that Mr. Mehmet has something to offer you. Mr. Walid has something to sell you. Or Mr. Farjan has something to buy from you. Whatever is your demand, whatever is your request. So be precise. Go directly about your products. Try to understand the problem of the other side, what he's seeking and why he's seeking. What, for example, Mr. Mehmet Gökdemir told, I'm doing recycling business, I'm working with municipalities, I have the experience of textile, fantastic. If this is suitable for us, then they have the opportunity to work. If no need to go further. You have some other meetings to get prepared for. So be quick, understand the demand of the other side, the problem of the other side, and try to propose one solution to the other side. During the event, the only thing that you have to care, if you have booked, let's say, a 40 slot event, you just have to care about doing your meetings. Don't let anything else disturb you. You have a plan, a booked meeting appointment program, just do it, just realize it, nothing more, nothing more. After the event ends, now I described how to prepare, how to present yourself. Now I see Mr. Farjan is asking me with his eyes and says, but Mr. Mehmet, yeah, we didn't heard about trade, how we are going to conclude. You are not going to conclude during the event. Miss Ruby, the event is just for the introduction, just to know each other. You met Mr. Mehmet, you say he's a good guy, we can do business. You trusted each other. The events are for this. The missions are for this. Don't expect to take, let's say, 10,000, 20,000, 30,000 of contract, or let's say order immediately during the event. You may, I don't say that you will not, you may take one order, Miss Hajar, but, but most probably you will not, because the meetings are for recognizing each other, knowing each other. And post event, if you think you found the correct person, you need to chase him. Why? You need to chase him because you met with some people, you recognize some people. Now it's time to turn this recognition, to turn this trait, this knowledge, this trust that you have built, this relation that you have built during the event to trade. And how are you going to do it? If we are really trade people, it's very easy. Post show, post event, after the event, immediately you are going directly to chase the people, to communicate with them again. Don't forget that you attended to these meetings to sell or to find some suppliers. So do realistic communication. It's not just, hi, how are you? It was nice to see you. Go directly. Go and talk directly for trade issues. What was the discussion? Special rates, some modifications on the product, some evaluations, some documentations, some special discounts, some special prices. Whatever is the thing that you are needing from the other side, go directly and start discussing them. When? Yesterday. Yesterday. Yesterday. You had to do it yesterday. How is possible, Mr. Walid? What I'm trying to say to you by saying yesterday is that after the event, don't let the relations to get forgotten. Do it immediately. The next day, think that you have one opportunity, one window of opportunity to do trade with Miss Ruby, but this window maybe has closed. Maybe has closed. So quick, be quick. Don't wait. Don't say, oh, Miss Ruby will go to her house, will rest for 2 days, will be remembering the event in Istanbul, how beautiful it was, will tell the story to everyone. She needs 1 week to rest and let's say, to be happy. Then I will call her, or maybe she will call her. No, this is not the case. Do it immediately. Do it immediately, because we all know when we return back to our offices, there are 1,500 emails waiting us. There are 30 documents waiting our signature. There are 20 post-it on the computer waiting us. So what we are doing usually, Mr. Farjan, is we are diving to these emails and they are forgetting all the relations that we have gained from the latest event that we have participated. Don't do that. You are still in the event. The event has not finished. Maybe you are back at your home, at your office, but you need to finalize, you need to turn these relationships to trade relationships, and you have to do it immediately. Well, this is what I was going to tell you very briefly. I hope you enjoyed it. If there is any question, please feel free to ask me, and I will try to reply to you.
Yeah, Mr. Mehmet, please make me host.
Okay. I did it.
Thank you. Thanks for the very informative webinar. Who has the question?
I see two hands. Mr.
Mr. Walid.
Mr. Walid, yeah.
Yes.
Yes,
Also,
Mehmet Walid.
Mr. Walid, since you are speaking, there is new participants. Before I give floor to them, take another family picture, please, because we have new participants. Please, everyone smile. Mr. Akın, Miss Sema, Miss Adanike, Mr. Nezih,
Okay, let us have
Emin Ali,
all people, Umar, Amin.
Umar.
Please just turn on your video so that we can see you. Dare, if you can.
Mr. Akın,
Sema,
Okay, my video is on.
Akin,
Ali,
Umar, yes.
Emin Ali,
Akin,
Umar.
if you would like.
Umar Ali, Umar Audi. That's a good last name. Audi.
I think Umar Udi, maybe. Okay,
Udi.
let us go.
Akın,
1,
Mr. Akın.
2, 3. Umar Udi, last call.
Mr.
Okay.
Akın.
One big smile. Bismillah.
Hello, good morning, Mr. Rashid.
We want to see you, brother.
Okay.
Okay, good.
Great.
Only Umar
So-
is missing. Miss Sema is
Yeah.
not smiling.
Okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay, here we go. Thank you.
Welcome.
Yes, shoot the question, please.
My question is, you see, Mehmet, you have done very, very amazing, session. I have attended lots of, lots of exhibitions in Dubai. You know, Dubai,
Mhm.
there are lots of exhibitions, lots of people coming from different areas in the world. Okay,
Mhm.
what is happening now? I find that most of the exhibitors, they exhibit with no purpose. You come to their stand, and they have no people coming. And when I ask them, okay, is it the first time you are coming to exhibit here in Dubai? They said, yeah, this is our first experience. And I tell them, you see all the people, there are lots of people in the halls, rounding, coming, talking to other people, but their stand is empty. So what is the reason here? Now, from this session today, I understand what is the reason. Stages, stages they haven't prepared for them well to come and even
Exactly.
to pay a huge amount, you know, participating in an exhibition in Dubai. It's not that easy. It is not that cheap. It is very expensive to have a stand of like 3x3 stall, even normal stand. It is not fitted out with the company's logo, with the company's strategy to exhibit.
Mhm.
But they come for the first time and they feel that, oh, was it right to participate in this exhibition?
Uh-huh.
And now today I really understand why these people come and they fail for the first time. They need to have a strategy with 6 stages. Thank you so much, Mehmet. It was very informative. Now I understand the importance of preparing for an exhibition, to have the exact and effective.
Mr. Walid, Mr. Mehmet's how to extract customer from exhibition trainings are very popular and famous in Turkey. All the big corporations spending a lot of money, like according to his calculation, cost of one exhibition is approximately $40,000.
Minimum.
So it's a big investment, but most of them wasting this time, this opportunity. He has great training, and I think you can promote it to also to Dubai companies. His English is perfect. You can organize it together.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, you can be sponsor to promote your business, but we can make him famous also in UAE with your
Yeah, why not? Why not? Mehmet, you
coordination.
are in the exclusive group, right?
No, he's
Sorry.
not. He's not. He's a guest. I can share his number.
Okay, great.
Okay.
Thank you so
Uh,
much. Thank you so much.
You're welcome, Mr. Walid. Yes, you are right. Most of the people, unfortunately, see the exhibition just by their eyes, not with their brains. So we are spending most of our money, we are spending most of our, let's say, budget on what it is seen. Good place, good stand, big stand, nice services, food services, drink services, nice girls, handsome boys, good-looking people in the stand. Well, of course, our product is very good. We are sure everybody's product is very good. What we are not thinking, what we are not creating a strategy about for whom we are coming, who is our company, who is our, let's say, customer, what we are going to sell to him, is our product suitable for him? We are not doing this, let's say, discussions. You are right. Most of the people, not just only in Dubai, in Turkey also, and in Europe also, it is the same situation, are going just to be seen, just to make the show, just to for the eyes of the others. But exhibition is not just for the eyes. If you don't do the correct preparations, you lose a lot of money, and at the end you are saying, exhibitions are not profitable. They are not good investment. They are a good investment if you do it properly. At the end of the session, Mr. Rashid, if you allow me, I will show one example of invitation video, which is a nice one, if you allow me, at the end of the session.
Sure. Miss Ruby has,
Yeah.
I think, has a question. She raised hand. After that, yeah, Miss Ruby, take the floor, please. Also, please, we don't hear you. Unmute yourself. Also,
Okay.
please introduce yourself. You came late.
Yes, hello everyone. First of all, I would like to apologize for coming in late. My name is Ruby Golo. I'm based in Accra, Ghana, and I help companies to expand to Ghana. So I have a question. It's your presentation has been very insightful. You did mention that we are now in the digital era. So one thing I wanted to know is, are people still using printed business cards at physical events, or what would you recommend? Do we still use that, or should we have a digital e-card to give out? One thing that I have learned from Mr. President when he visited Ghana, the business cards that he collected, he was stapling them onto a notebook, and then he writes notes of what he discussed with whoever he met. And it's something that has stuck with me, and I usually use when I go to such events. So, Mr. President, thank you for sharing me. That's it. Yes, exactly. So I just want to know, what is the current trend that you are seeing when it comes to printed business cards for this event?
Maybe before Mr. Mehmet reply, I improved my skills. So since we live in digital era, I don't use printed cards anymore. I just exchange contact details very fast through digital card sharing programs or WhatsApp scanning. And then I immediately, after introduction, exchange numbers so that I don't forget about this person, so I don't delay it. As Mr. Mehmet mentioned, I will have plenty of works after. So I take the opportunity immediately and I exchange contact details, and I make a note to myself on my agenda, on my calendar, smartphone calendar, or I text to myself about the business lead opportunity. Mr. Mehmet.
Thank you, Ms. Ruby. You opened a very important issue. Do we need business cards? Yes, we still do need. My personal opinion. Why? When we are going to use something digital, most probably we are going to use it through our mobile phone. Okay, the standards are more or less are similar to each other, but still, there is not, let's say, internationally accept one or two standard. There are many different options, and sometimes your option doesn't fit me, my options doesn't fit you. So still we say, don't you have any business card? Let's do it easy, old-fashioned, old way. So although we are moving to digital solutions, as Mr. Rashid said, it's very useful, very useful, but still we need some paper. But what is my advice?
Preferably with a QR code in the back, so that digital people can scan it like this. Yeah.
I'm trying to show it, but yeah. Now, if you see, this way, what I'm proposing is use your business card two ways. Let's say this is my brand, my product. This QR code can go to a catalog. This QR code can go to, let's say, your website's catalog area. But on the other hand, where your personal details is, you can use this barcode for, if you read somebody this barcode with a mobile phone, he can directly save your details on the phone in JSV CSV format. So think whatever is most appropriate for you. I'm still using these kind of business cards. I do find them quite, let's say, helping to digital, more easy. And sometimes people say, thank you, I don't need it, keep it the paper. I have taken your, let's say, contacts. That's enough. But one more amazing thing that I have discussed for those who are using LinkedIn. In the LinkedIn, when you click on the search, let's say, area, on your right side, there's one small icon where you can, let's say, I don't know if I can say it, you can show your LinkedIn QR code. So the other one can scan your LinkedIn QR code. So you can immediately get your contacts through LinkedIn also. This is something that also I see quite a lot. But of course, as Mr. Rashid said, there are plenty other very useful softwares, whichever fits you best.
WhatsApp is another most used.
WhatsApp, Telegram.
WhatsApp Business. Also, your company details catalogs can be placed in WhatsApp Business.
Exactly. Whatever is useful for you, for the customer, you can use it. Just think it, just work for it before you go it. Yeah.
Thank you very much. Mr. President, with your permission, I would like to invite him to present the same with the Global Chamber community, if that's okay.
Sure. I will exchange your Mr. Mehmet's contact details with you. This Global Chamber is a American-based networking organization.
Yes.
They are focused in training mostly. They do intercity or inter-country training programs. Mr. Mehmet, we will make you international, very famous, world famous.
Thank you, Mr. Rashid. Thank you.
Mr. Mohammed, you have a question?
Hi, Mr. Mehmet. I'm about to ask you my second question. Do you remember my first one?
Sorry, I skipped it.
No, I was following you on LinkedIn. When you had your podcast, I interviewed and asked about the price. The computer,
Okay. I remembered you. First time we see each other
yeah,
face to face. Okay, I remember you.
yes.
Yes.
And my question was like Mr. Walid's question, which is they are not prepared. Even the price are not ready when they come to participate in exhibition. My this time, my question is for you because you are an expert and I have been following you for a long time, and your
Thank you.
opinion is very valuable for me. What do you think about the format of the exhibitions in the future after coronavirus has changed, as you mentioned, its investment? And I am about my project is a permanent exhibition center, which is have some examples in Dubai, which call it the Dragon Mart or something like that. So, what is your opinion about the format of the exhibition? Is it enough for 3, 4 days, or they will have longer format? Thank you.
You're welcome. Mr. Mohammed, I remember you very clearly. It was very interesting. You asked a question on our podcast about the prices. And I said it was a nice idea. And you gave me the insight. And I asked the poll next week for the prices. And still, after that day, always in my training, I'm asking people, are you giving prices? Most of them are saying, no, we are forgetting, or we are afraid of giving prices. And I'm telling your insight that you shared with me that you need to share a price, otherwise it doesn't looks like very well. For your question about the format of the events, uh, well, if you are thinking about one exhibition, one industry exhibition, whatever industry is, it should be from 2 days maximum to 4 days. Say 5 days, but 5 days is sometimes really exhausting. Not longer. If it is longer, it's not an exhibition. It is something else. Good, bad, I don't say anything positive, negative, but it is something else. If you have it for 1 week, if you have for something 10 days, 15 days, for example, there are longer events called expos, which are, let's say, 3 months long, 9 months long, longer events, international longer events. But as long one event is taking place, that much difficult it is to participate, to be a part of it. So the main idea of the exhibitions to be 3 days, 4 days maximum in one venue. But why we are participating? The real idea, in my opinion, is to find new customers, to meet with the old customers, to retain the customers that we have lost somehow, we have disappointed somehow, or we have lost a, let's say, relation somehow. The main idea, the main focus should be to obtain customers, to obtain opportunities to work. So thinking this way, I think that 3 and 4 days is the optimum. On the other side, what we see during the pandemic, everybody said, "Ah, digital exhibitions are the solution. Virtual exhibitions are the solution. No need to travel. No need to build stand. No need to do this." But at the end, as we are today, we are facing one, let's say, computer screen, or let's say we are facing one mobile phone screen, and we are alone in, let's say, somewhere, but the person, the human, as let's say, as creature, needs to have people around. We are not, let's say, build it as things. We need a society of a group of people. We need to be a part of a group. So when you go to one physical exhibition, you meet with plenty of people, some planned, some not planned. You discover people, etc. So human needs face-to-face exhibition. And the trade person, say Mr. Valet is going to buy something, $1 million amount. Before he buys it, he would like to, let's say, evaluate the person, the company. Is he serious? Can I have a good conversation with him? And the best, let's say, beginning place is still the exhibition, the physical exhibition. So although some say it's ending, it's dying. I don't see it like that. I think it will be always, we will be always having exhibition. What is changing? In the past, companies were spending more money for more space, better stands, more show. They are spending most of the money over there. But because in the last decade, it is seen that their return on investment is low, people have started asking how we can make our exhibitions more profitable, more valuable. And this is a huge, let's say, search, conscious or unconscious search about how we can get better results on our investments for the shows. But I see that people are going to have smaller stands, more educated personnel, know how to treat better the customers. We will have more invitations done before the exhibition starts, because if you don't invite people, you are saying, Inshallah, somebody will come. Inshallah. Inshallah is luck. I say, develop your luck. Don't leave it to Allah. Develop your luck. Develop your chances. Try to find more people, the more correct people, invite more correct people to come to your stand to start or to develop your business relations. This is my opinion about, let's say, how it's going to evolve.
Thank you. And Mr. Simon. Simon from Uganda. He didn't introduce himself. Simon. I think he has connection problem. Simon, can you hear me? Simon Matau. Yeah, Simon, introduce yourself, please. You came late. Did you have the opportunity to hear about? Have you missed the webinar or?
Oh, thank you very much. I'm so glad to be here, Mr. President. I'm sorry I came a bit late, but I've been hearing and being able to participate. Thank you, Mr. Mehmet, for that wonderful presentation. It was really, really insightful, and I think all of us have gained a lot from your big exposure on running and managing the B2Bs. My name is Simon Matovu, and I'm from Uganda. Our company is called I4 Marketing, and we are a business development company. B2B is one of the areas where we participate, and in the past, we've been
I think we lost the communication.
Yeah, his connection is not good. He will come back soon. Rosen. Maybe we should turn off the video. Uganda connection is not strong. Simon,
sorry.
Rosen, yeah.
All right. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can now.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you so much. So we welcome other B2Bs that we can organize here in Kampala, because we've done in the past. We hosted the Turkish electro components organization. It's called TET in 2019, and we hope to host many more coming to Kampala. Thank you very much. I think we are almost closing, so I do not want to take a lot of time, but thank you for the opportunity.
You will come to Istanbul in January with delegation or with alone?
Yes, in January we shall be coming to first Izmir, because there's an agriculture exhibition. Then we shall come to Istanbul for the B2Bs. We expect a group of about 20 participants from Uganda for the B2Bs,
Yeah.
yes.
20 participants heading to
Yes, from Uganda, but we shall go first to Izmir and
Okay.
then Istanbul. Yeah, we will
So
spend about 10 days in Turkey.
we have two legs. One is Izmir, one is later Istanbul.
Yes, absolutely.
All right. It's good.
Thank you.
Mr. Umut is here from Russia. Mr. Umut, if you can turn on and introduce yourself.
I'm
Mr. Umut,
trying. I am trying.
yeah. Yes. First, please introduce yourself.
Can you
and
see me?
then, yes. How did you like Mr. Mehmet's webinar?
Actually, I couldn't listen all of it, but almost the last 30 minutes I listened. It was very helpful. Thank you very much. We have refreshed our informations. So thank you very much for your efforts. My name is Umut Güler. I live in Moscow. About 15 years here in some businesses in real estate and hotel and restaurant businesses. So nice to meet with everyone else. If I can be helpful for anything in Russia, I'm here to connect. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you. Mr. Mehmet, I would like to call you for a short conversation after the session. Are you available?
Yes, I will be available.
Can you share this presentation with us?
Yes, I can do that. I will send it to you immediately after the end of our conversation.
Yeah, please.
If
So that
you
I
allow
can.
me, if you allow me, before closing, I would like to share one video, and the story of the
Yes.
video is
I will make you host,
okay.
and then we should close the session.
Okay.
We will say goodbye.
Yeah.
Okay, I make you host again for video running.
Mr. Rashid,
Okay.
can I ask a question, please?
Sure, Hajar, go ahead.
I wanted to ask Mr. Mehmet about the documents that you have on hand. When you go on a B2B meeting, you have documents like catalogs and presentation for your own products. What are your advices and recommendation for those the support document? Because in my case, we are selling something like industry or something really kind of sometimes gets technical. And I sometimes notice that some people get overwhelmed and lost by technical information. So do you have any advices how to present these kind of technical information without getting the customer or the possible customer overwhelmed?
A very good question, Ms. Hajar. Thank you. It's an important key points also. What I see in the last years, people don't like to carry paper. It's heavy. And when you have, let's say, 20 kilograms of catalogs with you, usually on the airport, they are asking you 10 euros per kilogram. So it means 200 euros or dollars more cost for you. And what we do, we just throw them out. We leave them on the desk. We don't take them usually. So people in the last 20 years, I would say, have started not taking the paper document. And they have started asking, do you have a PDF? Can you send it to me? This is the most frequent question that I have been listening for many years. So my advice here, whether you send it as a PDF, whether you give it as a PDF, whatever is your solution, do not carry any paper with you. If you remember, I said that you can print the QR code of your catalog behind of your, let's say, business card, but this can be a general thing. Or whatever, what you can do, for example, what we have done, one example in our business card, we have printed on the behind side of, let's say, business card, the catalog where people can go on the website. And we have there, let's say, 15 different trainings, and people can go and click to each training and read all the technical details, content of the trainings, etc. So prepare your presentations in whatever digital format fits better for you. Have something, let's say, a solution for your mobile when you're sitting in this 10 minutes with your potential customer, buyer, or sourcer. Show with him, to him, your small short video or your PDF catalog from your mobile phone or from your tablet, and then send it to him through digital means: WhatsApp, Telegram, email, LinkedIn, Instagram, Facebook, whatever it is, the channel that he and you prefer to communicate. Do it digitally. This is a trend which is going from day to day. Don't print and don't bring anything printed with you. It's going to be go to the trash. No need.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. So I'm going to show you one video. The story of the video is the following.
Yeah, Mr.
After
Mehmet,
3 weeks,
before
yes.
starting the video, we didn't give floor to Mr. Akın. I
Yes,
just
yes.
realized from Nigeria, Mr. Akın.
Yes. Oh, good morning, everyone. Good morning, Mr. Mehmet. Thank you for the presentation, and apologies that I came in late. I was in the waiting room for a while. So my name is Akin.
Apologies that I did not
No,
see.
I knew it was a mistake. Yes, yes. Thank you very much for the presentation. So my name is Akin Sonda. I'm a lawyer, commercial lawyer and cross-border lawyer. So I practice in Lagos, Nigeria. So what we have done, we've been able to do, particularly since I came to Turnkey, is to support companies that are interested in exploring the Nigerian market. As you know, Nigeria is probably one of the largest, or indeed the largest market by size in Africa, and there are a lot of people who are interested in exploring those opportunities. So I help people to navigate the legal issues, the regulatory, and I also do some business advisory on the best ways and formats to come into the Nigerian market. So it's a pleasure to be here, and thank you very much once again.
Yes, Mr. Mehmet, shoot the video, please.
Okay. Before shooting the video, small information about what is the video for, why I'm showing it to you. It's not in one advertising. I don't show it to you like an advertisement, but I'm showing it to you as a case study. Now, I told you, invite the people that you would like to see in your stand. I'm showing you one invitation video, which is in English, shooted by an exhibitor company who has a stand. After 3 weeks, we are organizing the Souvenir Expo I told you that I'm working with, a touristic gifts item.
Yeah, also, please mention details of this exhibition and registration link I will post in the group.
Okay. Okay, so what we did, we proposed to our customers to shoot a video and invite their customers to their stand. So we helped them, and one of the good videos, which is in English, come this one.
This is Aybuke. From December 5th to 7th, we will be at the Souvenir Expo Istanbul, representing the Kaşiçini Ceramic family at our stands. For over 20 years, we have been producing ceramic tiles for souvenirs, kitchenware, gifts, corporate sales, and decoration. We proudly deliver our products worldwide, from China to America, from Antalya to Cappadocia. Join us to discover the modern reflections of our cultural heritage.
Did you see it? Did you hear it clearly?
Yes.
I'm the organizer of the show. She is one of our exhibitors. I am not doing the advertising of my show. She is doing the advertising and invitation of her stand. This is the main idea. Wherever you participate, work for yourself. Don't wait it from the exhibition organizer. If, for example, Mr. Simon is going to buy ceramics, he's not going to come to buy it from me. He's going to buy it from Miss Aybuke because she is a producer. So those who are giving the service should be those who are inviting not to the exhibition, to the stand which is in the exhibition. This is the correct format. Keep it in mind, wherever you participate, use videos, use social media, use whatever mean is easy for you to invite your audience to come to the event. Okay, this is why I showed you the video. For those who are interested for our show, it's Souvenir Expo. It's within 3 weeks. It's 5, 6, 7 of December. The items are gift items, touristic gift items are shown. Mostly Turkish production this year. If you're interested, you're very welcome to come. Mr. President, thank you for your time. Thank you for inviting me once more, and I hope it was enjoyable for all.
Yeah, it was. We thank you for this informative webinar, and you shared your expertise generously. People would like to see you in our exclusive group. I will offer you to join us. If anybody has something to say, please, closing remark, you may raise your hand, or I will finish the session for this weekend, and I will see you all next Saturday, inshallah. Okay, have a nice weekend. See you next time. Bye.
Assalamu. Thank you.
Mehmet abi, vaktin varsa kalabilirsin.
Olur, konuşabiliriz telefonla.
Tamam.
Okay.
Kal abi sen bir 5 dakika mümkünse.
Tamam. Okay. Bir su alıp geleyim o zaman.
Tamam, diğerlerini çıkaralım.
Geldim.
Abi güzel oldu. Şimdi bu Valit BNI üyesi. Orada bir komünitesi var. Dubai'de sana bir eğitim verdirebilir.
Tamam.
Onlara paket bir fiyat yaparsın.
Tamam.
Ruby'ye de numaranı verdim.
Tamam.
Ruby de Global Chambers diye BNI tarzı bir Amerikan şeyi var, network'ü var. O da sana eğitimler verdirebilir. Yani benim şöyle bir önerim var. Bizim Tanıl Tanrı kulu var. Şöyle kendi aramızda bir protokol yapabiliriz. Turnkey kanalıyla geliştirilen işlerde bana bir mail atarsın Mehmet abi. %25 kar ortaklığı yapılacaktır. Mesela $1000 sattın bu eğitimi, 250 dolarını Turnkey alacak.
Raşit Bey, olur. Sadece şöyle bir sıkıntı var. Samimiyetle söyleyeyim. Şimdi bulunduğumuz ekonomik durumlarda, yani $1000 sebebiyle söyledim. Ya biz eğitimlerimizi daha küçük rakamlara satıyorduk. Hani insanlar alabilsinler diye. Buna rağmen alamadıklarını görüyoruz. Yani
Toplu bir fiyat verebilirsin, paket fiyatı.
ya $1000 satılabilir bir rakam mı?
Yani mesela sen bunu Ruby'ye $1000 verirsin. O mesela katılımcı başına parçalayabilir. Yani örnek veriyorum. Ya da der ki senin reklamın olsun, bilmiyorum. Yani Tunnel'la biz şöyle çalışıyoruz abi. O yapıyor. Ticari istihbarat yapıyor. Ben ona müşteri gönderdiğim zaman aylık aşağı yukarı bir asgari ücret alıyor. Yani $700 gibi bir rakam alıyor. $750 diyelim. 800 diyelim, hadi yuvarlayalım. Bunun %25'ini benimle paylaşıyor.
Raş Bey, olur, paylaşırız. Ben sadece rakam konusunda hani şöyle, şimdi bu insanları ben tanımıyorum. Hani $1000 mı satılır, $1500 mı satılır, $2000
Ya
mı satılır?
kişi başı $1000 yüksek ama organizatör. Valitle sen anlaşırsın. O belki 2000'e satar, 5 katılımcı olur, 500 yapar. Bilemiyorum ama sen
Olur, olur.
mesela minimum fiyatını söylersin, zamanlı fiyat diyorsun. Sonuçta sen zamanlı fiyat diyorsun.
Evet, evet.
Dersin ki benim günlük ücretim bu, yarım günlük ücretim bu
Heh,
ve Turnkey kanalıyla geliştirilen işlerde %25 kar paylaşımı yaparız. Benim önerim bu.
olur, olur, olur.
Daha önce zaten böyle bir şeyimiz vardı, mutabakatımız vardı. E-mail'in var mı sende Mehmet abi?
Olması lazım ya. Yazıştık daha önce,
Ha,
hatırlıyorum.
yazıştık. rasit.kuskaya@gmail.com, bulamazsam ben sana atarım. Adım.soyisim
Tamam.
gmail.com. İkinci olarak da insanlar seni sevdi. Ee,
Eyvallah.
Yani eksklusif gruba Mehmet Bey'i ekler misin diye bana soruyorlar. Bununla ilgili de senden bir ödeme talep etmiyorum. Barter yapalım kendi aramızda. Ee, Yani iş ortaklığı yapalım, işbirliği yapalım. Ben seni gruba, bana yarım sayfalık bir profil atabilirsen abi, hazır profilin vardır senin. Bizim eksklusif gruba ekleyeyim. Orada da interaktif WhatsApp'ta şeyler olur. Hem sunumu sen kendin atarsın, videoyu da atarsın. Video da çok güzeldi bu arada. E, Dersin ki bu konularda eğitim vermeye, işbirliğine hazırım. E, Hem sana faydası olur, hem bize faydası olur. Fuarı da bizim grupta promote edebilirsin. Ee, Yani yaklaştığı zaman bir hafta öncesinde, önümüzdeki hafta mesela kaç kişi geliyor, kimler geliyor? Belki stand açmak isteyenler de olabilir. Emin değilim. Stand açmak isteyen olursa yine orada da bir herhalde iş geliştirmecilere bir pay veriyor mu sizin şirket?
Ya bu anlamda bizim şirketin bir çalışması yok ama ya böyle bir anlayışı yok, böyle bir çalışması yok ama aslında başka bir alanda ciddi destek olabilirsiniz. Ben buraya başlamadan önce de bahsetmiştim çok kısa. O da ya biz hosted buyer dediğimiz bir programı yapıyoruz. Hani bu misafir
Hmm.
konaklama yapanlar. Şimdi orada bu ülkemizde bu işi iyi veya kötü yapan bir 8-10 tane şirketin ismi sayılıyor. Birkaç tanesini iyi yaptığını biliyorum. İyi yapanlarda da şöyle bir sıkıntı var. İyi yapanlarda